Welcome to Cheenta Statistics and Data Science. Today we are going to solve this problem from IIT JAM MS 2022, problem number 8. The problem says that let x1 and x2 be two independent and identically distributed discrete random variables having the probability mass function as this f of x is equals to half to the power x for x 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on and 0 otherwise. Then probability minimum of x1 and x2 greater than equals 5 is equals to the following four options are given. So we have to find out the probability of the minimum of x1 and x2 greater than equals 5, right? We are given the PMF, the probability mass function of both of them. They are identically distributed. That means they are independent and they have the same distribution function, right? They are independent. They are IID actually. In short, they are IID, independent and identically distributed. So probability minimum of x1 and x2 greater than equals 5 is it means that both of them are greater than equals 5, right? Because if the minimum of them, if the minimum between the two is greater than equals 5, then it must be the case that both of them are greater than equals 5, right? And since they are independent, that means we can simply write it as probability of x1 greater than equals 5 into probability of x1 x2 greater than equals 5, right? Because they are independent, we can split out, right? But again, since they're along with independence, they are also identically distributed. That means the probability of this thing is exactly the same as the probability of this thing. That means ultimately this probability of minimum of x1 and x2 greater than equals 5 is nothing but probability x1 greater than equals 5 whole square, right? Whole square. So we only need to find out the value of this probability x1 greater than equals 5, which is obviously pretty easy because the PMF is given. So probability x1 greater than equals 5 can be written as probability is 1 minus probability x1 less than 5, right? That means probability x1 equals to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. That means these four values, right? Because if x1 is less than 5, then the possible values it can take is 1, 2, 3 or 4. Then what are the corresponding probabilities? We can use the PMF. The PMF is given, this one, and say that these are correspondingly half 1 by 2 square, 1 by 1 by 2 cube and 1 by 2 to the 4, which is ultimately 1 by 16. Now this is not the answer. This is the value of probability x1 greater than equals 5, right? We want probability minimum of x1 x2 greater than equals 5, which is square of this, right? Square of this, remember, square of this thing. So it's 1 by 16 whole square. That means 1 by 2 to the 1 by 2 256. The answer is 1 by 256. This is the answer. It's a very easy problem. It's a very easy problem. We know, as long as you know what is the meaning of independent and identically distributed random variables are, and as long as you can figure out that the minimum of x1 x2 greater than equals 5 means both of them are greater than equals 5, you can, it actually follows just from the logic, very basic logic. Then you can solve this problem. It's very easy problem, very easy. So there you have it, the solution to this problem. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel for more exciting problems. See you till next time.